McMorran. How are we? It's been a little while. What can you say? I've been busy. Yeah, I've been busy with this, that, and everything. Gumtree in particular. Oh, God. And all these social media marketplace sites. Busy selling stuff or trying to sell stuff. Got a bit of it away. It's the sheer amount of work that's involved, and it's something else altogether. I'm just trying to get kind of reasonably comfortable here. You can tell it's summer. I've got the jacket off, I've got the tabby off, I've got everything. It's all right, but yes, and so make a little one for a find the time to do it. There's tons of time actually. Just me, it's a problem. But I've been working on one or two things. No, not as much as I would like, but well, that's it. I'll just do what I can do. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to write a book here, a comical bloody thing, I think, and I've got the title. I've actually got the title straight away. Is this item still available? Because that's what it's been like for the past couple of weeks. And you're on the gauntlet of all these people busily coming on to you about things, and I had one this morning just before I came down. Of selling an old, I'll put a photograph on it at the end of the video, maybe and a couple of other things too, but let you see what I'm talking about. But it's a teacher stool, basically what I'm doing here right now, standing, and it's a leaning stool. It's it's a really old piece of work, oak. It's an oak, it stands about 30 inches high, but it's an inclined stool. The seat is not level, it's back then, of course, teachers like to look over the class, and so they were slightly elevated a little bit in terms of in the fact that they stood and looked over, and this was a stool that they could rest against, that they could basically put their bum against and still be standing and just take some of the weight off at times. It wasn't a really thing for sitting on. The incline's too thinging on it, so it was a nice bit of work. I rescued it for the going to get burnt. I went, oh, so I rescued it, and I tried it in here, but it just doesn't work. The one I've got doesn't work, and this one certainly. I thought it would have been. It's more in keeping with the age, I suppose. Like, I'll try this, but it didn't work either, so we'll just leave it. So put it on one of these marketplaces. Just put it on the other day there. Yesterday was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Woman on this morning. Jeanette. Is this still available? I can come and see it this morning straight away. I went, oh, if somebody want to come and see it straight away. Normally, well, half a day before they even, if you manage to get them to come and see something. Well, there's a thing. Like, people like texting you now, emailing you, messaging you, anything bar speaking to you, difficult. Talking's a difficult business. But a chap came yesterday, but to get back to Jeanette anyway, size, she wanted height. Anyway, so I gives her the height and whatnot. Thing was back saying, oh, but what I did say was you can cut it to any size you want. But she, no, it'd be a shame to cut it, she says to me. No, I'm looking for something. I said, oh, fair enough. But I'm sure you'll sell it quickly. I said, I'm absolutely positive I'll not sell it quickly, but we'll keep in there. So that was that bit. Anyway, I was selling 2 aluminium alloy discs that I had taken off a job, must have been at least 15 years ago. And there were fancy alloy discs, and there was a piece of play equipment, a thing called the Apple it was a huge thing, and full of slides and climbs and various things, but this big Apple on top of it. There was a ventilation thing just to keep the air going round. But it was all getting scrapped. As usual, the money to buy the play equipment, they don't have no money to maintain it. And so once I got to a point I had to scrap it, I said, dear, how did this work? It cost a bloody fortune too, an absolute fortune. And it was a gorgeous thing. and it worked extremely well, but through the years it required repair work and all the rest of it, and to keep it, it was extremely well used. You'd think they would be able to find the money to sort it, but no, mind you, spare parts were the difficult bit, because it had been, as I say, it had been a French thing anyway, so it wasn't easy to come by, and it was non-existent at the end of the day, so down it had to come. So the whole thing got bloody thrown to the scrap. But I rescued these because I went, oh, too nice. So I put them on, and I tried through the years to sell them. But anyway, connected yesterday, or the other day there, with a chap comes on and says that he's still there. Yeah, so eventually, cut a long story short, it comes yesterday morning. And Jesmond, exactly what he's looking for. Oh yeah, I've got an idea of doing this and that. Really quite an interesting chat. But while I had been doing this, I'd refurbished a pair of vintage oars. And I had been away down at Port Edgar the other day. The leather collars were that old, these oars, but they were Norway spruce one-piece oars. Gorgeous things. You don't get them as well made as this nowadays. Copper banded at the end and everything, and really, really nice oars. 7 feet, just over 7 feet. Well, lovely. And but there were leather collars that had been put on originally on them, so you can still get leather. I'm not going to that. So I had a look at the price of the plastic ones, and I went, oh right. But I could have got them the other day there, but they were only in grey, and grey would not have worked. It needed to be black, so I didn't buy them. They could order them in for me, but it would be excellent. I went, oh right, okay. So I'll leave it now and see what the script is. The idea was if I could punt them without the bloody collars, I'd do that, because it seems to be all that bloody work and everything. And but I had them on, and I was hoping to connect with somebody at this time of the year that maybe had purchased or was refitting an old clinker-built rowboat, and wanted a pair of oars that would fit the boat, basically. And I was looking at the price of the new ones when I was in the place, and I went, yeah, bloody dear. But anyway, the chap came and bought the discs yesterday. Jesmond bought the discs. Have you got anything else for sale? He says to me. I said, oh, one or two things. Like, I've always got something. And the oars were going, oh, this is lovely. I says, yeah, you got a boat? Oh, so, right, okay. I says, I think I might put them up on the wall. I know, I could do that, I suppose, like, you know. So, as much as you wanting for them, he says to me. I says, well, he had clocked them on I had them on one of his sites, so he had clocked them, so he knew exactly what I was looking for them. And so I said, well, make me an offer, you know. Oh, I said, make me an offer. I don't really know. I'm saying to myself, well, I've got somebody standing in front of me with money, he's wanting to buy something. He's wanting to buy something else, he's bought this, or he's wanting to buy this, or something else. So I went, can't let him leave without. So anyway, I sold them those at half the price that I had them advertised at. Basically because it was in and out the door, and the oars came in on Saturday, and done the work that was needed. 2 hours work, sand them down, clean them up, liquid varnish, re-black the handle, and out the door. And that was it. God, that was it. So all in all, it was good, like, you know. But there's probably I think there's a book in there. Funny little thing. I think it would need to be some illustrations and things, and yeah, is this item still available? Like, you know, oh, there's some crackers, like, you know. There was a guy came on the other day there. I've got one of the table saws up for sale and all, and came on the other day there and offered me 30 quid for it, not 50 quid or something. 30 quid and things like that. I said, this is for one day only, there's special offer, blah blah blah, and things like that. It just never went for it, kind of thing. It didn't see the humour in it, so I had to leave it be. Anyway, get back to what we're doing. Who knows what we're doing, like, you know. I had plans this morning to go and see popped in to see him last Saturday, he wasn't in, and I think I'm needing my fix. I'll not say who it is, but I'm needing my fix, so I might, plan today, maybe I might manage that this afternoon by the time I get there and whatnot, and we'll have a great crack on things and whatnot. I'll do me for a couple of months or so if it kind of wears me out on the way through. But I'm trying to let you see this. This is the wife. Thought it would be of interest, and it is very much. It's a very nice piece of turning. Charity shop yesterday. This is a piece of yew that's been turned into a small urn. It's more like a cremation urn actually than anything else. It's, you know, it's got that kind of. When I first seen it, I went, you know, the size you end up, you never know. No, it isn't really, but you never know. Work you down, but it's yew, and it's a lovely bit of work. £1.30. That's where your work ends up in a charity shop someday now. It's got the thing. It's got the man's name on the bottom of it. Ray or Roy. I think it's Ray actually. But Ray has made a lovely job of turning this little thing, and I appreciate it because I'm done a bit myself and whatnot. I can appreciate just how difficult it is to end up with a finish like this on something so small. But it's very, very nice, and so it's down here to tack in with the rest of, so we'll see how it goes. But that's where your work ends up, in a charity shop someday. The man's probably just, you know, if he knew what happened to the stuff. There's no money in it. You do it for enjoyment, you do it because you love the wood, you love the whole thing. But it's very, very nice. But so I've been working on one or two inky things too and whatnot, so drawing ink and painting ink and whatnot, so I've been working on bits and pieces, and just whatever takes my fancy. But the paintings are starting to pile up. I think I've got a notion to maybe hold a wee kind of exhibition, kind of sale type thing. I know a nice little place that rents out a space. They've got a certain amount of footfall that comes through in a year or so. I might go for that, and if I can this chap I'm going to see and there's a young woman around the scheme there that she does a bit of painting, so we might actually get together and need to do something, need to try and move them something, although I'm not looking for much for them, but I can't keep going like this. It's going to end up as bad as the sticks. Oh, that was the thing I've got. I've got another bit of work through this man too. I've got a lovely, it's a piece of ivory. He was an Indian, or his family was Indian Madras, or it's not called Madras, he was explaining it all to me yesterday. And but he's got a lovely piece of ivory that's been carved, and it was a cane top and whatnot, and he's wanting me to make a cane for it, put a cane on it and whatnot. I says, yeah, I'll do that for you, like, you know, and he's going to drop it in sometime, so this will be interesting to see just what it is like, you know, and so I got a little bit of work on that and all, so it's quite nice. It's quite nice to have something that you know is going to go back out the door when you're working on it, so that's that. But I'll stick on one or two photographs. I better kill time here because I better go kill it, because I think I'm probably running out of time. I kind of set the timer, but I don't really think I've done it right, so I don't want to overrun here because I've got to edit the bloody thing, and that's hopeless, like, you know. Anyway, we'll catch you again, hopefully back into the flow a bit. We'll catch you again, cheers.